guys, I'm happy to welcome you on my channel again, and today we will have very important topic. So we will speak about how to behave on the first video chat, first like kind of video introduction or first date. It's actually all of this is the same, because you really need to be prepared for that. And today I will share with you secrets of matchmaking agency, my matchmaking agency, that you will never hear anywhere, because I get this stuff from experience of my clients, of my couples, and it will be really unique. So let's start. Guys, it's very easy to spoil everything. You start a date in the wrong way, and after you can have 10 dates with this woman, but you will have only one. It will be the last. So that's why, guys, it's very important to start from the right stuff. Before you start this video call or real date or video chat, doesn't matter, you should do two very important things. The one is you need to study her profile, because basically maybe you speak before somewhere in a chat, or maybe you just have seen her profile in a matchmaking agency and after you have introduction. So for that, to make it great and successful this date, you need to start from studying her profile. You can even write some notes about her, or maybe you can remember it, but only if you have a good memory. Come on. So you need to see like what is her behavior, what she likes, what she doesn't like, because what can really destroy like everything, it's when you meet each other, you ask, okay, but what is your age, or something like that, things there that are really obvious, and you can see it in profile. But what can make you like biggest plus it's when you meet each other and you say, okay, I've seen in your profile that you like sports. Can you tell me more about that? What kind of sports you like? Of course, if she didn't mention I like gym and yoga and so on, of course, if she didn't mention. Or she mentioned that she liked to travel, so you can ask her like, what countries did you visit, and so on. And try to make all the conversation not that just short, like, okay, what countries do you like? I like Egypt, and that's all. So when the last time have you been there? What you can tell me interesting about this country, because I've never been there, and so on. Because this conversation will really create a good energy, and you can speak more and more after she will ask you questions, so it will be much easier. So second thing, and it's the most important, and you really should do it, and maybe for you it will be like weird and like why I should do that, but especially it's for guys who never go to dates. If you go into dates very often, you already know that. But if not, it's better you have your own presentation. So what you should do is you just need to sit down and write your presentation, because all of you guys can make a presentation at work, and it's usually just great and fantastic, but you barely can do presentation of yourself. And actually what you should write there, and how it will help you in the future. So in this presentation, everything should be very positive. Only your advantages, only how great guy you are. Because it's often that guys do not know how to start, and they start to speak about some real weird things. Like, for example, you start to speak about like your past relationship, it was very bad, and so on and so on. So it's already like destroying like why he's speaking about that. Also, sometimes guys start to speak about experience in Ukraine, that, oh, I've been in Ukraine, all of you here are scammers, or all the girls here are scammers. So it's unnecessary and negative stuff, and it's better to definitely to avoid that. But if you will have your presentation, you will see, I should say this, I should say that, and your conversation will be much easier. But also how you can play with that after. For example, you write your presentation, and in your presentation you understand that you have a great car. So almost all the girls, they like beautiful cars, of course. And you can start not just like a speech, I have a good car, and so on and so on, but you can ask her if she likes a beautiful car. She say yes, and you can say, yeah, but you know what I have, like, show, if it's real date, you can show pictures and so on. If For example, you have a beautiful garden, and usually girls, they like nature, or you have a beautiful forest close to your place. So also you can ask her if you like nature. She will say definitely yes, and after that you can tell her that, oh, I have amazing forest close to my place, and so on. Of course, do not tell her something like you have a snake, because basically she will say no. But usually about such nice stuff, girls like it, and you will it will be your presentation, but not like you are reading it and saying this is my pluses and so on, but it will start from conversation with her, and it will be just just a big plus for you. Of course, you should be very attentive. For example, if she's sharing some information, she's saying like, I have a son. You shouldn't say, oh, yes, great, cool. But you can ask her, oh, really? What is his age? And she will say, okay, he's 7. And you can say, now, so he's going to school. What is his grade? And she will answer something, and then you can ask about how you like to spend the time together and so on. So be very attentive to things that she's saying, also to make this conversation more and more interesting. How also your presentation will help you, I hope I convinced you to do it, especially for guys who do not go to dates very often. But even if you're going to dates very often, it can help you, maybe not to write, but you to remember what to say. So how it also can help you. If you write this presentation about yourself, you're writing about your advantages, and you're writing about the things that you really like, that maybe it's your passion. And after, it will be easy to understand if another person, she's like that, if she's the same, if she have the same goals or not. I will give you my own example. When I was looking for someone, I always came to date, and I was asking always this question. It was one of my first, because I really like to travel. This is my biggest passion. If I do not travel for 3 months, I think I will die. So I was always asking a person, man, if he liked to travel, what countries did he visit, and things like that. And if I get the answer like, I live in Germany, but I travel once to Spain, or maybe sometimes even guys told me that they do not have a foreign passport. So for me, it's a red flag. And you will also find out such things that it's important for you, and you will ask questions from girl, from this stuff that you really like, and after you will really understand this is your match or not. And the most actually important is to create good energy. It doesn't matter if it's video call, if it's video chat, but still you need to create something nice between two of you. And it doesn't matter if you continue or not. So try to be very nice, very positive. Ask your questions, as I told you before. Give her many compliments. It's never enough. Trust me, it's never enough of compliments. So try to be very nice. And maybe sometimes you also can say some jokes, but these jokes should be very funny, otherwise you can destroy all what you did before. So, and also try to open this presentation that I told you about before. It's not about lying. It's about to create some positive stuff on your first date. Of course, after you will know minuses of each other. But it's kind of often when guy he's not very confident, he trying to say something bad about himself, but it's really wrong, because all the people, all of us, we have like pluses and minuses, and in some things we are very good, and in some things we are not very good. So start from positive stuff, and even you do not know what to write in your presentation, because sometimes guys, they cannot say anything good about themselves. Definitely you have something interesting, definitely you just need to think, meditate about that, and you will find out what is that. So guys, I hope this video was very useful for you. I hope you will write your comments and put your likes, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.